Hello everybody, once again, this is the Electronic Revolution. It's time for some UT 2004 action. But before we talk about what's going on, we got a ton of people in the booth with us tonight. Quick introductions, my name is Chachi, I'll be with you, and we got a few other people in here. Mega, what's up, brother?
Not much, bro. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, and we got our man Dawes, our local ONS expert in here, and guitar player apparently. What's up, Dawes?
Hey, ready to rock and roll. Got two good teams tonight, Smiley and Shock. This is going to be an awesome match to watch. Get ready, guys. E-rev for the go.
Oh yeah, and our beautiful video is being provided by my man Eisen, the silent one in the corner. But looks like these guys are actually about to start up. This is Shock versus Clan Smiley, TWL 44 TAM. Mega, why don't you start us off?
Alright, start off very quickly. I'm watching Passion, used to be in DT, who just got lightning in the back from status. He's around Shock, chucks up a rocket, makes his way down to the 100 area. Shock spawning at the Shock area with Smiley at the minigun area. Passion now hanging around on low length trying to, and ouch, he is tagged by Echoes. So Echoes from Divinity very quickly takes him out. Let's go around now. We have a 3-on-2 situation. And Benefit's taken out by Echoes again, so let's look at Echoes. Looks like he's the man to be watching today. See, right now camping around LG, looking to go around and flank the Shock member he sees at Biohall. And very quickly, Smiley takes the early lead, 1-0.
That's right. Real quick, we'll go over the rosters. We can get those pulled up. We've got RPM for Shock, Benefit, Passion, and Dan's Chubby. This is the Suck My Shock team. And for Clan Smiley, we've got Optic, Echoes, Blah, Stout, and what the heck? Hustlesea? Hustlesea. Anyway, let's get on the action. Let's get on Dan's real quick from Shock. He's in a fight with Stout at the moment. He's throwing the cores back and forth, trying to connect with the combo. Stout backing up into the bio hallway. But he runs, but he can't run from RPM, the Shock of RPM. It's 3-on-3 action still on Chubby's, but not anymore as Echoes takes him out with a quick lightning shot. 2-on-2, let's get on Echoes. Again, he did a really phenomenal job last round. He is fighting it out with Passion as he connects with one Shock against Passion. Drops the lightning, misses with the lightning, but the combo from behind Shock's back does connect. So 2-on-1 action. Let's get on RPM Shock. He's the last one alive for this team. And he's just kind of holding off there in the Shock room. Does connect with the lightning on Stout, but is taking some mini from Optic. Optic trying to run him down. He's down to 8 health. And Blah with the final minigun comes out and removes him from the game.
Smiley going up with the early lead. Smiley really coming out strong here, which both teams, in my opinion, are fairly even matched. We have Shock, who's a mixture of a lot of older, less active teams coming together. Then we got Smiley, who's just a veteran, been around for a while. Anyway, let's go over to RPM Shock right now, who is at the flag, chucks up some rockets, tries to hit a combo but misses. Watches his teammate take out with the combo. So he's trying to hit with something but just missing everything. Down to 1 health, and there he's taken out by Echo's Lightning. So let's go to Benefit right now.
I got a 4-on-1 right now, guys. Smiley.
Benefit right now with a high disadvantage. And take out by Echo's combo, so Echo's just tearing up the place. I see he's on a killing spree.
He currently is running the server most accurate, 33%, and 1,344 damage from this man. So Smiley with 3 rounds in a row. Let's click around, see where we can get the action. Let's get on Passion as he is in the flak room. He just took a lightning shot and is backing up into the link there, and just kind of dropping down lower rockets, looking across, sees 2 members of Smiley across from. Now there's one right in front of him. It's Optic as he throws a rocket and does not connect. Optic dodging to the side, but Optic does follow along and connects with lightning against him, dropping him with 36 health. as he backs away from the action. Let's move in there on Dan's Chubby Shock. He's in there and he's looking at Optic across from him. Optic last one, actually. Let's get the camera on him. Not enough time as Dan's does follow up with the kill, giving Shock their first round.
Shock finally waking up there and getting around, so now let's take a look at left from Smiley. Tosses some rockets into RPM. Tries to throw out combo. RPM's backing off. Blood goes up the lip. Sees benefit. Toss out. LG misses. A Shock. 3 Shock misses. Right now, both of them are on a missing spree right now. As he puts the standing combo into benefit. Not much on it though. Someone come on from behind. It's RPM. Puts 2 Shocks into him. Blessing with 62 total HP. As a member from Shock is taken down. That's RPM riding Echo's Lightning. And Blood taking the flak ball from benefits. Right now we got 3-on-3 action. Let's go over to Optic Echoes, which is the man of the hour so far as he's up above flak. It's the nice peak LG on Dan's. So right now it's 2-on-2 right now. We have Optic, actually no, I'm sorry, it's 1-on-2 Optic Echoes versus Benefit and Passion. Benefit
like casualty from Smiley dropped out.
Yeah, we got a member from Smiley dropped out, so probably doing a substitution. Charlie wasn't doing too well. Benefit used to be in Pub Clan, who as you know is your Cal finalist, and Passion was in DT. So both come from very strong teams. Right now it's Echoes is down to 14 health. And looks like
Smiley Jules just joined.
Has 12 shield and 72 armor, but Echoes is puncturing away with his minigun. So we have Echoes takes the unregistered LG. What luck! And wow, the unregistered rocket in the face wins the round. So Smiley now brought in a substitution, Jules, who, as we know, used to be in Pure. So looks like this could be a very roster change that would do nothing but help him. So. Let's see how this would do. Again, we are accepting shoutouts at pound e-rev on the Game Surge Network, and you can catch both me, Chachi, and Dozinator on Xfire.
That's right. Dodge, you're watching this right now. As someone just watching, clicking around, what are you seeing, and what's going to have to change from Shock to come back on this?
Well, Shock's spreading themselves out a little too much. They need to team up and go in together. That's what I'm seeing from the Smiley guys. They do good teamwork together, and they know when they start getting a little too much heat, they back up. That's what you got to do. You got to back up and regroup, get with your guys, go and fight as a unit. And that's what Shock can do that, but they're doing too many single-handed battles. Is what I'm seeing.
Well, with time that teamwork happens, and Smiley has definitely done it. As it's 2-on-3 right now. 1-on-3. Let's get on Jules real quick. He totally takes a shot, goes down to 4 health, and RPM finish him up. This Smiley team on this ladder, this is their 109th 4v4 TAM. If that is not dedication, I don't know what the hell is. Smiley up 2 rounds, take it away, Mega.
Absolutely, I mean, for a team to be hanging around that long says something. So right now, let's look at Jules right now, the new guy on the block. He's charged up towards mini, sees no one, apparently. Shock doesn't like the mini spawn, so he's just walking around looking for people, and finally sees Dan's, puts an LG in him, tries to chuck some flak, fails. Dan's quickly backs off, sees that he's being outnumbered. Right now, we have 4-on-3, with 4-on-2 now, just 2 Smiley guys, but Blood looks like he's going down with his 6th health. Jules sees Dan's again, tosses up a Shock, fails to connect, sees Passion, puts a Shock in him. Right now, he puts the rocket in benefit and takes it in the back from RPM, so it's like Shock might be starting to wake up.
3, 2.
Alright, well 3-on-4. Right now, we've got pretty close fights. Shock coming back from being down 3 rounds there to make it a lot closer. Let's click around and see where the action gets. Let's get on RPM Shock one more time, because he's off over by the Link minigun, dropping down to the lower hallway, moves into the flak and throws out a lightning to Stout. Does not connect. Excuse me, that was Optic, and Optic taking him out though. 3-on-4 action. Let's see. How about Jules? Like I say, he just got in. He was a substitution for another member of Smiley as he's on that link hallway, and Shock is taking him out with the lightning, surrounding him. 2-on-3 action, 1-on-3 action. Optic by himself now with 10 health against 3 members of Suck My Shock. Not looking good for him at the moment. He throws out the flak, but Passion with another flak right back at him takes him out, and Shock evening this up 4-4.
Alright, Shock clear with the momentum now. Let's see if they can hold on to it, maybe milk some more rounds out of this. Let's see where the action is, and oh, someone got bioed. Echoes was bioed by Dan's bio rifle, so... Right now, let's go over to Stout right now, who is playing on the ramp, sees Shock. Chuck's had some flak. Goes up the lift, and he might... Nope, not camping the lift, so we missed out on some excitement there. Stout right now seems to be having trouble finding action, so let's click over to Jules right now, who's fighting in Bio Hall, and he's running from action, so... Oh, never mind, as he runs into a standing combo down to 14 health. He's in 3 people right now surrounding him, takes out RPM with a rocket, but very quickly, prematurely fires his stuff, so... Alright, looking, we have... Who is that? We got Stout left, who's running for his life, but is taking rockets and more rockets and takes out... Who was it? Benefit. So, and finally, he is minied out of his misery by Dan, so... Shock keeping up the momentum.
That's right, Shock finally getting their first lead of this particular map. We have Rankin, Grindlekeep, and if it goes to the tiebreaker, Campgrounds on the card tonight. Let's look at Stouts as he's in the bio hallway and using that bio, but quickly he's taken out by the flak of Shock. So we're going to go around, and it's on Blah. Blah is in a fight at the moment, as he goes into the double damage area, takes a couple of double rockets right in the chest, and Benefit following up with a lightning, taking him out. So Jules and Optic against Benefit, Passion, and RPM. Let's get on Optic as he just takes out Shock with a rocket really quickly. He is boosting at the moment, moves back into the Shock room, and Jules following up behind him to follow that member of Shock that was behind him. He sees Benefit at the top flak walkway, and Benefit is now by himself as Passion does go down. Benefit in the double damage area, takes a combo, takes a second, third Shock, running the minigun. Barely has enough time to get Jules out of the game, but he's only at 19 health, but has started his boost. Optic is across from him and sees that boost happening and smells blood. He throws out the rockets, throws out the core. Nothing's connecting yet as Benefit was holding up the shield gun for that last close connection. Benefit going down the hallway, but does take a lightning in the back. Optic still following, charging hard, and with the combo, takes the win, tying it up 5-5.
Wow, disappointing there from Benefit. He just kind of rolled over and let himself get owned, so... Anyway, I think I hear Invis, so let's click around. Yep, we have Jules and Viz. He is at Lightning. Right now, he sees Benefit, tries to bio him, but misses horribly when he was standing still. Jules fires a combo, misses. Sees Benefit, misses again. Jules, poor guy, has not hitting Invis syndrome. As I take that back, he shock tapes someone. Takes them out, so right now he's behind someone. Misses 2 flaks, so poor Jules just not be able to hit anything with his Invis. As takes out Benefit, so he must have heard me and says, Mega, suck it, I can take him out, so... Puts LG in someone, I didn't see who that was, it might have been RPM, so Jules right now. It is 4-on-2 situation as Jules comes up to DD, looking for action, so let's click around, let's go to RPM, who's sitting with comfortable 8 health, as his partner, and he's taking out with Echo's minigun, so tremendous use of mini right there as Jules, right now, and takes up Passion, so Smiley now coming back with the momentum here.
3, 2.
These teams just going back and forth with it. Smiley taking the lead. We're going to look at, let's see where the action's happening at and find where to look right now. Let's look at Stout as he is at the end of the bio hallway. Sees Benefit come up, and Benefit with a combo takes him down. So we've got, oh wow, 2 members of Smiley going down really quick. Blah is now by himself, or Jules is by himself right now. He's over at the minigun spawn. Above the link, he is just looking around, trying to throw out the cores. And he throws out a LG and does not connect. He now sees 2 members of a Shock running him down, backing himself into the corner of that link, but quickly recovers out, but not enough as RPM follows up with the shock and ties it up again, back and forth.
3, 2.
Alright, right there, that was just mass chaos with Pasha going invis and just opening up the can on Smiley. So right now let's click around here, see what we got going on. Now let's look at Stout right now. He's got much camera action. He's around shock area, sees benefit, tosses out some shots, misses, quickly shields away, deciding that's not the best position to be in. As he goes over to Rockets and he sees three other of his teammates. So, and we have Pasha up there standing comboing Stout from right by mini area. So right now, and we have 3-on-2 now. So wow, Benefit now alone against 3 Smiley members. Shock is just dropping like flies as he takes the LG from Blah, puts an LG in him though, but he's down to 30 health, and Jules lightnings him in the back. So 7-6 Smiley.
3, 2, 1.
All right, well, let's get on Jules again one more time. He's already right in the thick of it as he avoids some trip rockets from Chubby, throws one right back at Chubby, drops it on him. Looks down at RPM and that rocket spawn, trying to throw the combo down there, but RPM with the shield gun just bouncing all over the place. But he runs the shaft and does. His shaft takes out RPM. So 3-on-4 action, follows up with a lightning on Chubby. Chubby goes down to a second lightning from Optic, and we are on 2-4 action at the moment. And Jules just following around. Let's get on Benefit because he's the last one from Shock. He's only at 50 health though and getting surrounded very quickly, and accidentally shoots a flak into that pillar and bounces back and takes him out.
3, 2.
I don't know, Chach, I gotta confess, the server called my integrity into check, so I don't feel really honorable at this very moment, but I will persevere through this time of great hardship. Right now, and look at Passion, who is at minigun, fires out some stuff at Lightning, fails to connect. Sees Echoes, tries to hit Lightning, misses another Lightning, standing still. Passion having trouble shooting, and he better pick it up because he's alone right now. He takes a shot in the back from Stout, puts a combo into Stout, so able to get killed there. Sees Jules, puts a flak into himself. He's down to 11 health right now, so as he almost avoids the... And there he is, taken out by Blez minigun. So Smiley up 9-6 right now.
That's right, with the command and boost in their efforts, they've gone to go game point. So on game point, we're going to get on the team leader. We're going to get on Optic. Where is this man at? He is back at around the link spawn, throwing a hit scan out from distance, but he takes a hard shot, goes down 25 health. Starts his boost right off as it was Passion chasing him down. It's 3-on-3 action already. Passion Shock trying to run him down, but he just can't do it. Optic is running like a madman. He's running like Tom Cruise from Oprah. And he takes out Dan's, but unfortunately kills himself in the process. 7-9.
3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I'm laughing at that Oprah comment. Oh, let's look at RPM right now. This is at 50. He puts a sneak LG on someone. And it's just hanging around Bio. He takes a random rocket from someone. And right now, Smiley's just doing a great job just holding their ground. I mean, Shock looking like a novice team as they have no teamwork because they're just running around. And right now we got 4-on-1 situation, so as I talk, they quickly take advantage of the TAMD cap. Get Smiley down to a 4-on-1 situation. Stout is fighting for his life above Rocket. He starts out Rocket, starts out Flak, and oh, it's taken out by RPM's Lightning. So we have a little bit of a comeback from Shock.
3.
They're trying. This is far from over right now. Score rundown: 39 for RPM, 36 for Benefit, 34 for Dan's, 26 for Passion, and we're going to get right back into the action because this is game point for Smiley still at this moment. And we are looking for the action. Smiley rushing into that Shock room, but looks like Shock coming up from behind, or at least some of them are, moving around to see who's really running out there. Let's get on Shock. Let's get an RPM Shock real quick as he's running down one member of Smiley, but quickly backs off. Not a lot of action with him. We've got Jules in a fight at the moment. He's looking across as his partner Stout is trying to avoid the flak, and Lightning's flying at him. But Jules takes a hard Lightning himself. He goes down to 34 health. He's now by himself with only 34 health against all 4 members of Shock. Shock coming back like a beast, making it 9-9, game point.
Wow, Shock was from a novice team comment because they're coming back with a vengeance now. So 9-9, winner takes all. So let's look at Benefit, who is cautiously going around 50, takes an LG as he tries to chuck out some random rocks, and he is boosting. So very defensive plays from Shock right now. As Smiley is just holding their ground, Shock really not being able to break it, but you know, they're only trying to break it with 1 or 2 people against Smiley's 4, so they work on that teamwork aspect. As RPM goes down to Echo Shock Beam, so 4-on-3 situation. As Stout, he's getting owned right now in Biohall, as able to put a nice flak into Dan's as he manages to make out of it. Oh, he doesn't make out of it with his life as Benefit chucks some flak right into his face. So let's go over to Jules right now. Takes out Passion with a nice flak. So we got 3-on-2 right now. Jules down by 100 going to flak. Goes up to Lightning, sees Dance, misses an LG, and Dance runs into 3 Shock people, but manages to take out Optics as right now it's a 1-on-2, so Shock coming back with being down as Jules takes the LG. Sees someone put a nice LG on Benefit, I think that was, so can Jules pull it out against all odds? As he's in Biohall, he sees him chasing him from Biohall as he's running. He's at the end of Biohall, does a little loop-de-loop. Looks like he's content. He has a lot of health, so as Shock, and yeah, with good reason he's running. Benefit and Dan's. And Dan's is taken out, so we got a 1-on-1 right now with a health advantage going to Shock right now as Jules takes the LG to the face. So it's 52-57 as far as health goes in favor of Shock. So see how this goes out as we roll into overtime. We have Jules crouching. He's really sneaky there, so showing true skill. Right now as he's just around the Shock area. He's thinking about his health. I imagine he's trying to get into frantic mode because he doesn't want to give it to them by running. And there he goes. He sees Benefit. Both teams fall back, but Benefit with the mini as Jules down to 3, and Jules explores too much. There you have it. Shock takes it out, 10-9. Chach, what was that?
That was just a phenomenal comeback from Shock. I mean, being down 3 to 4 rounds to game point for Smiley and coming back to hold Smiley off that long, even with people like Optic killing with 20 kills, only 11 deaths. Benefit really coming together that last time around to just show that they do have teamwork. They may only have 1 official match in a TWL, but they can play someone with 108, 109 matches. They're old-timers to them. So, Dawes, I mean, from watching it out, when we get a catch on some smurfing, a little animosity real quick, telling RPM that you're not on the Smiley roster, on the Shock roster. So they didn't catch it first round, so first round does count as being in the books. If the TW rules are followed the way I think they are, unless the team calls it out, that's going to end up staying. So them calling RPM out, don't know what this is going to do with the Shock roster. Dawes, from watching as a, just a person there spectating, what do you get from these teams?
Well, that was a good comeback on Shock's behalf and everything, but that does concern me if that this is true, that we've got a player that's smurfing. Usually when teams get in, the first rule of thumb is to check their GUIDs, and then once you click and accept and start to match, it's pretty much you got to go ahead and play it no matter what. But being that they're starting the second round and everything, they're probably trying to bring this question out to find out if that gentleman RPM is definitely on the roster or not. So they're checking into that to see. But besides that, it was a good match to watch.
From what I understand, RPM is on the roster as Advanced, who is in Pure, so Maybe it's just a GUID issue because the web admin did indicate that his UID was not found on TWL, which is not complete smurfing. I believe under the rules, complete smurfing is if you're on one team and you play for another team. So hopefully that can get taken care of and all can be well in Fantasyland, as right now
Really?
we're missing a couple Smiley guys, so maybe they're doing a roster change out here for Grendel Crutch. The Crutch of Grendel Keep, as I like to call it. Chach, what do you think of this snap? What are you looking to see?
Well, I mean, like what everyone obviously thinks right off, hit scan heroes. A lot of peeking around the corner, back and forth from the LG area to the top rockets area. So, I mean, more likely you're going to see that right off. You see some teams will use a strat whenever they spawn in rocket to hold off in that rocket area and kind of defend the coming onslaught of enemy around those sides. So we might see that come out, or we might just see, from the way Shock played at Rankin, just them coming full force like a tank, just running against their enemy. And, you know, we might see that come out, as there are some roster changes. From Smiley, we will have Jules and Optic Echo still, but we got Pasta Sauce and SMT coming in for Smiley. The current Shock roster is going to be Benefit, RPM, Crypt, and Who's Your Pro? I don't know, something along that nature. Real quick, a couple shout-outs from Shanks. Big shout-out to the best UT crew around. We want to thank Shanks for that one. And a shout-out from a good friend, USSR Senior Stooge. Shout-out both Smiley and Shock for allowing e-rev to broadcast the match. That's right, shout-out to you guys. Thank you very much. This is a broadcast request brought in from Shock, wanting to have their second match at TWL casted. So props and big balls of Shock, and we're getting out there, and congrats on that first-round comeback.
Absolutely great stuff so far, and I expect nothing less from Grendel Keep, which I imagine would favor Shock, seeing that Shock, you know, a little bit, they were lacking on the teamwork part, which Grendel Keep, as most of us know, is pretty straightforward when it comes to teamwork. But I do not doubt the veterancy of Smiley. They are a very established team, so I mean, it's going to be a great fight either way. Once again, guys, you got shout-outs. Hit us up on IRC on the Game Surge Network at #e-rev. Catch me, Chachi, or Doze on Xfire. My Xfire is Forever 12. Chachi's is BGE Chachi. I forgot what Dozinator's is. Dozinator, what's your Xfire name, bro?
Dozinator.
Dozinator, there we go.
Made it easy for you, man. No problems.
I like those easy ones. Keeps it simple for my small brain.
Yeah, as long as you're not swimming in your basement there. I mean, hello.
There we go. And last weekend we fixed the problem of the flooding in my basement, so hopefully I won't have random water at my feet. Anyway, you guys want your matches casted by the wonderful team of me, Chachi, Doza, and Eisen. Catch us up on our forums, e-rev.tv. Post up there, give us your requests, tell us how we're doing. We have a poll there for who is the best TAM player. Give us your opinion, wave your e-peener, etc. Give us your recipes.
Also, if you guys are in some other games, you like UT but like some other coverage, hey, e-rev's got a ton of it. We got COD2, we got CEVO action going on over there, we got Battlefield 2142, just, you know, so much different things. We've been doing some special World in Conflict beta cast, that's right, beta cast, letting you get to see the game, what it's like before anyone else can. Even if you can't play it, at least you can check it out, see if it looks like something you want to check out. So be sure you hit us up at e-rev.tv in our forums, and we've got tons of conversation going on in there about those games, almost as much as we have about this GUID issue that we're having. Them still saying that Shock is not putting up a GUIDed roster. Like I said, the rules do allow the first round to stay on the books. Smiley didn't catch it in the first round before it started. That is the team's responsibility to do. But for the second round, it looks like they're being a little more cautious. Maybe they were worried about that comeback in the last little bit. But, I mean, rules is rules, and they're doing them. Whether it's good for action or not, oh well, but they're doing it. We're going to do a break here real quick and just run to a quick commercial. But we will be right back. Hang on. This is e-rev bringing you live TWL 4v4 action. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Again, TWL UT2004 4v4 TAM. This is with challenge mode and adrenaline on. Suck My Shock versus Clan Smiley. If you missed the first round, Shock coming back with a nice comeback, being down 3 or 4 rounds to win it 10-9. So really close fight on ranking. We are now on Grendel Keep, Mega's favorite map in the world, for our second round. And if we go to a third, it's going to go to campgrounds.
We have a shout out from Kaneko, my fellow teammate, fellow 2v2 partner. He says, I am the best TAM player ever, so if you think you're better than him, go to our forums and tell him so. Anyway, it looks like Shock tried to pull another individual from in the game who is not on the roster, so Smiley getting a little bit impatient with this, so hopefully we can get some live action to you, and instead of watching me or Eisen circle Grendel Keep above the Raptors 100 times over.
Well, real quick, we'll also take this time to go ahead and say that Sunday night, I believe at 9 Eastern, if I'm correct, you can make sure of that on e-rev.tv. We've got some 6v6 action. T5K defending their number 2 spot from the current number 5 Vox Animus. Both Dawsonator from T5K and a couple of Mega and X-Cannon people from Vox on the e-rev staff, and both these teams are some top quality teams. T5K being around since the days of old. You've got the very experienced and talented clan of Vox Animus coming in here. So we will bring that to you live, 6v6 onslaught, squeezing everything we can from UT 2004 before we go to UT 3. So check us out on that. We got forum posts, people talking about it.
Absolutely, it should be a great matchup, and I'm really looking forward to it. Always have good matches with T5K, so hopefully
I just want to know who's bringing the beers. Are you bringing the beers this time? Because, you know, I'm out. I'm sitting here with no beers, and this is really sad.
Man, I'll have to break out my fake ID, man.
You know, I'm looking at this Grendel Keep map, and it kind of reminds me of your basement. It's raining. All the water, the pipes are leaking and everything. I mean, thank
Hey, that's
God.
why I hate the map so much. I mean, it just brings back horrid memories.
Yeah, the 10-foot ladder with the computer on top going, swim, swim. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, the match
while
is
we're waiting for this.
Sunday night. It'd be good. Yeah, we're ready.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's going to be good. Me and you shouting. I think we're going to have Eisen doing a video game for us. It's going to be hot. Real quick, we got a couple more shout-outs while we're waiting for this. A shout-out from a Pathfinder from Costa Nostros. Passion, don't use the Death Hander. Switch the MX-518, you will do better! Exclamation point. So he wants to push that out there to him. And he also says that poor Dawes needs a beer. We've also got a shout out from Slip a DM. Want to shout out to Dan's because he is my sexy lover. So Slippa and Dan's slipping it up in his room later on tonight after the match.
Whoop, whoop.
And we've got Biohazard from Shock coming in here. I know the name is on the roster. They're going to do a GWID check real quick, and hopefully we can get this action going out to you. I mean, his ping is crap, but you know, it's still a body to put in there. But there could be that little TAM bug. Just kind of shows how ping. Yeah, it's going down. It's probably just a TAM bug.
First no unit, and now a ping bug. How much more Stress PM going to ruin this TAM now?
Well, you know, everything's going to have their bugs, man, but you got to admit, though, it is definitely the most popular mod that's come out from UT 2004 since its release, probably. And they're the most currently played on the competitive ladders, even during these last few days of the wee hours of UT 2004. So, I mean, give credit to the 3 SPN guys for at least helping putting something out there to keep this game going. We'll also go ahead and throw out there, if you're into ONS again, like I said, Sunday night we have a cast coming up, T5K versus Vox Animus. Or if you want to go holler at some of those, go holler at those ONS players. All the competitive players hanging out at www.warstriven.com. That is the place to be when you want to talk about ONS, or if you want to talk about the upcoming Warfare for UT3.
Warfare. God. Well, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Hello? I keep going out
down the street.
Yeah, I keep going out my mailbox and looking. I'm going, come on, Amazon. Hurry up, man. You know. So how you guys buying it? You all already got it pre-ordered? UT3 coming your way?
Actually, I don't. I need to go, I guess, kind of make sure. Last time, the way I did it was I was just there the moment the store opened up. Of course, at the same time, I was working at the store, so it was kind of easy to be there when that happened. So I might want to go pre-order that.
Man, so many people have asked me that if I pre-ordered the game. I don't. I'm not used to that. I mean, I guess it's. I don't know. I'm not used to this online game.
Alright, guys.
We have a shout out from Cashel from Vox saying Beffin needs to be called out for his ridiculous ping. And I agree, but it did go up to 20, so 8 to 20, man. That's more than double, so I don't know, we might be slipping a bit, so we'll have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, Benefit with the ping last game. It was started out, and I was like, an 8? An 8? Are you direct line to N? An 8? You've got to be kidding
He was
me.
sitting on that server.
He probably built the server. He was playing on the server. It's that beefy of a server. Somehow the Shock team member was playing on Smiley's server. That happened. It had to have. I'm sticking to my guns on that one.
Yep, I would too. Back to Passion. He's coming.
Alright, Passion with a legit GWID, I guess, from the last game. So they're saying, hey guys, if you need to get someone else in here, get Passion. Let's get ready to roll with this. But again, this was a request brought out from Catastrophe from Shock, wanting to get their second match in TWL officially casted against the 109th match of Clan Smiley. These guys they've been all over the place. TAM, ONS, I mean, they've been everywhere. You can see the guys, great bunch of guys to hang out with. I've gotten a chance recently to hang out with them. Really enjoyed playing with those guys, so props out to you guys out Smiley.
The Smiley Boys. They've been around forever. I remember playing them when they were back on the Proving Grounds ladder. Ah, the times that was.
Alright, we have Passion in the server, so let's keep our fingers crossed so we can actually get some action going on. So I have now counted, and guys, just in case you're wondering, there are 28,354 cracks in the floor of Grendel Keep. So add that to your useless trivia of the day.
You're a sad, sad man, Mecca.
Very sad.
And every one of those cracks you can find a special treat.
Yay, special.
So if I'm
It's
playing, you
mean.
just keep looking at the crack. You'll find something eventually. You know, I'm going to shoot you while you're doing it, but I got to get a kill somehow when I'm in a game.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright,
I'll find my
everybody
shot
is
in the
readied
crack.
up. Again, it looks like the final roster is going to be for this map, Grendel Keep. We've got Crypt, Benefit, Dans, and Passion for Shock. And we've got Jules, Optic Echoes, Pasta Sauce, and SMT for Smiley. Mega, you want to start us off at the beginning?
Alright, as we finally get this underway, let's look at Optic Echoes, who was the all-star last map, really carrying Smiley. So let's see what he's doing as he puts a combo into Crypt. He is at the rocket spawn. He decides to check out the other side as he goes around to high link side. Watch his teammate get knocked out by Crypt's shock beam, and he's getting taped right now by Dan, so Optic down to 40 HP. So it's a 3-on-3 situation now as Optics misses the little ledge right there. Goes back up the ramp. And he decides to go back to the other side. So Optic Echoes looks like his happy pitch a tent back there in Rockets. The world famous Rocket Camp as he takes out Crypt. Right now we got 3-on-2, but oh, Echoes with the double kill, wicked LG. So we have a 3-on-1 situation right now with everyone with pretty low health. As yep, Dan's gets minigunned. Actually, I'm sorry, Dan's minigunned someone. So right now we have a 1-on-1 with Echoes and Dan's. Dan's chucking up some flack as he's trying to put something to Echoes. He knows he's low, puts him in, he tosses. He loves a Hail Mary flak ball and hits dead on, so Echo's sleeping on the job there. 1-0 Shock.
1.
Alright, this time Smiley starting out on the LG side. We've got Shock on the Rocket flag room side. And we are going to look around and see where this action is going to happen at. Let's go on SMT real quick as he is trying to avoid a couple of shots of Shock flying at him. It's Benefit in front of him he's having a fight out with. Benefit throwing out the lightning. Now they are both using the Shock back and forth. SMT blowing up the combo in Benefit's face, but Benefit coming up with an LG to take SMT out. So 2-on-4 actions. Jules also goes out to Crip's minigun. Let's get on Optic real quick. Optic still holding off by the LG. Looks like Smiley's content to hold off, finally moving out as he does connect against one Shock member. As he's also the last one alive, and so Crypt up above him throws out the combo, does lob it underneath the feet, throwing out some flat, connecting with that, and following up with the LG. Crypt goes down, so Optic being content down there with that flag spawn area. It's moving out into the great room and into the flag room now. And he's just kind of looking around. I think he hears something. Oh, and he takes an LG from behind. And it was Passion. Passion coming up with LG, follow up with 2 great as we go into a timeout. Shock getting the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, Shock in my opinion got a little bit lucky there. They were showing a little bit of their, how do I put this, showing that they were really a new team because they kept sending one person at a time to take out the one Smiley player as opposed to coordinating your efforts. So luckily they were able to pull out of it, so it's a timeout. Don't know why the timeout was called. Maybe Smiley needed to turn on their monitors, so let's see what happens as the timeout draws to a close. Let's take a look at Jules right now. Jules right now waiting for his turn on the lift. Kindergarten all over again as he's back at Rockets now. Someone's chucking grenades back there. That's a fun strat to do. As Benefit comes in, but Benefit is quickly getting raped from all sides. Smiley having their way with him as he is finally taken out by Pasta Sauce's shrapnel. So we have Jules still around Rockets, going to high link, finally moves out of there, sees someone at mini, puts a shock into him. Right now we have Jules. Sees someone at flag, but is headshotted by Crip, so wow, a lot of people are taken out. 3-on-2 situation with 3 of Smiley, so Smiley looking like the monitors are on, so far Dan's take a headshot by Echoes. So right away, and Smiley comes back, so the timeout of miracles right now, so hopefully Smiley can get their act together.
2, 1.
Echo's currently running a 45% as Lightning with 4 kills. And he's also in Viz, so let's get on as he pushes in there. He's pushing against Crypt in the top rocket area. He's holding back by the lift there and starts throwing out rocket. Throws out LG. Even in Viz, it doesn't look like Smiley's having a lot of luck when they're actually in Viz and hitting things. But he follows up with a couple of combos, does get some connection on there as he's still pushing in, takes some rockets. He is now a visible player, so backing away with the shield gun in hand, holding that up. So he's also the last one alive for this team. He's looking in front of him, trying to avoid the flak, but he just can't. There's Benefit with a flak, making it 3-1.
Wow, Smiley is almost breaking out a little bit early as their players are just all over that map, so hopefully they can get their act together here. So let's look at Crypt right now. He's leading for the other team as he came as a late game substitution for their GWID issue. Crypt right now is at high link. He's shooting some stuff out at rockets. Chucks some rockets. Now just sitting there. Finally he pushes through, sees Pasta Sauce, but this is with a bio. I'm sure he has the intimidation factor going right now. So he's just standing there at high link, looking around, puts an LG in Jules, takes some random rockets. Someone almost Hail Marys him with flags. So let's go to a different person, he's boring. Let's look at Echoes right now, who is down near the flag, sees Benefit, quickly runs away because he has 40 health, and runs into 2 other members. Puts a shock in Dan's. Knows Dan's has no armor as Echoes is alone, so backs up into something. Don't even think he knew what that was. So right now, Echoes just up at rockets. Quickly taken out by Dan's is lightning. And we have a quick shout out from Kaneko saying that Echo's hacks. I asked him why he thinks so, and he says because he uses the ZZZ combination. So can't doubt that reasoning.
Alright, we're on Passion at the moment. He's over in the LG, and he's taking a lot of damage already and has Echoes in front of him. Echoes dropping down low, but quickly being taken out by Crypt. Is also, by Benefit, as Benefit takes him out. Get off Passion and get on SMT as he's getting surrounded. I don't think it's going to last for long as Dan's quickly takes him out. So Pasta Sauce by himself against all four members of Shock. He's holding off in that little ledge way for the rocket, throwing out the flak, jumps over the head of Crypt, but Crypt following up with a Shock, making it 5-1 dodge. I mean, incredible change from the first round. What's going on, man?
Looks like Shock just knows this map really well. They're the one that's fighting as a team unit. They're moving in a group, and like we're saying, Smiley guy. What they're doing is they're pinning Smiley back into a small little area. That's what you got to do on Grendel Keep, and just keep advancing forward. And as you can see right now, they're doing 2 men on one side, 2 men on the other side, and basically just forcing them back. Smiley's going to have to come back on this one because right now we got a 5 to Smiley's 1. But you know, Shock's doing a good job here of pinning them back.
Oh man, Echoes just hit the most ridiculous air rocket I have ever seen. He was at lightning. He just randomly chucks it towards rockets and happens to hit a member of Shock coming up that lift. So hopefully Isaac got that in camera because that was amazing.
Alright, Smiley came up.
We're at 5-2. Yeah, Smiley getting there around, but Shock still being dominant with this Grendel Keek. As we've already lost one member of Shock, though, Crypt has already been taken out. Let's go out and see where the action is happening at. As people are dying so quickly, as soon as I get on, 2-on-3 action already, let's get on Passion again. Passion, though, knocked down to 20 health, drops down to lower. Shock bounces up and Echoes with a quick lightning. Benefit by himself at the moment, but not for very long as SMT follows up with a quick lightning, giving Smiley their second round in a row as they try to attempt a comeback.
Wow, Smiley looks like again turn on their monitors, so hopefully they can take this handicap advantage and carry into some momentum, like what Shock did to them in rank. And so anyway, let's look at Echoes, who is put some flack into Dan's after it looks like Dan starts dancing around him. So like Dan's has other specialties other than UT, as Optics sees Passion. Finally, Passion needed help with getting killed by, who was that, by Jules. So right now we got 2-on-2 right now. And who's taken out? Crypt is taken out by Jules' flag. So right now we have Benefit alone with full health. Oh, not anymore, as he sees Jules, and Jules is just manhandling him. Very quickly is taken out by Jules. So here we go, Smiley.
Jules coming up to be the top average and accurate player with 21.80%, and optically in the way of one headshot and 25.32 on damage. As let's get on Pasta Sauce real quick from Smiley's. He has gone invis. Looks like he wants to infiltrate the Shock rocket room as he throws out the Shock and a couple of rockets, connects with 1 or 2, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage. He's dancing around up there, and there's no one up there for him to play with, so he's going to look down in the lower room. Does see Crypt in front of him, tries to throw out a protection combo, but does not work as he spams the flak up. Chasing out with rockets, he is now a visible player and running as he becomes visible. So 2-on-3 action. Let's move around and see what happens. 2-on-2 actions. Benefit takes out Jules really quickly. So let's get on Benefit. Benefit's got nothing going on. Let's get on Crypt. Change that Crypt. He is boosting at the LG area at the moment. Dropping down on top of SMT. Following up and has a shield gun in his hand. And he shield guns SMT. So Pasta Sauce by himself. That was a little bit of an insult to add to that injury. As Pasta Sauce goes into a shield gun, also Crypt 2 shield gun kills in that round, as well as getting at least one more headshot in there. So wow, 6-4. Good job, Crypt.
Man, where's Quay 3 when you need it? We need that big old humiliation going as Crip just embarrasses Smiley with those 2 shield guns in a row. So anyway, let's take a look at Jules, who looks like he's in the thick of things. As I just click off of him, and he is at mini 50. Puts a couple shocks into someone. SMT is taken out by a shock beam as Jules goes around looking for a flank, and as he's taken out by Shock's lightning. I'm sorry, Passion's lightning. Anyway, we have 2-on-1 situation. Dan's alone. Looks like he was hiding in flak the whole time. He has full health, so it's like he said, heck with you guys, I'm just going to stay here and come out and take all the points. So see if his brilliant plan can come through, as he's just pitching his tent right now. It's like doing a little bit of dancing as he chucks a nade. And wow, Smiley doesn't even know where he is as he puts the lightning into the back of pasta sauce. Speaking of which, I am hungry. Anyway, Dan sees someone, takes a little bit of flak, sees pasta there. The other person, Optics, went up, looks like to cut them all, possibly at 100. No, Optics comes from behind, puts the mini into him. So Dan's brilliant strategy didn't fall through. So 6-5 shock.
It's that downside of holding off in the flak area. I mean, if you can hold them off, but you are putting yourself in the corner, as a Smiley just very quickly rushing out from that lightning gun spawn and is just running right into the rocket area. We're going to get on Crypt real quick as he's up there in front of him. Pasta Sauce taking out Passion, but Crypt following up with a very hard combo on SMT, but watch out for the rockets as they come up from behind. He's down to 33 health, and with the combo, Pasta Sauce finishes that off. Benefit taking out SMT, though. Benefit is now by himself in the top rocket. He is trying to avoid the flak that's been tossed at him from every angle. Pasta Sauce on one side, Jules on another. Jules taking a flak to the head as Benefit starts his boost. LG from Benefit as he takes out that member of Smiley. Optic by himself. Dark Horse with the LG coming out 7-5. Wow. Give it up for Shock.
8 ping Dark Horse, you gotta love it. And we have a shout out from Nookie to all Bears fans in the United States. Shout out to you guys. So Nookie, like me, from Chicago, so gotta love the Bears. Anyway, let's see where the action is going on. Looks like we have some outstanding camping going on in rockets. As let's look at Dan's right now. Oh, never mind, Dan's is done. So let's go over to Passion, who's fighting with Optics Echoes. And his Passion gets taken down by the shock, so we have 4-on-2 right now. Smiley just decided to turn it up this round. So we have Crypt and Benefit, Benefit's down, and we have Crypt alone, so let's go to him. What the heck is going on over there? As he watches Jules snuff himself out, so Jules decided life just wasn't worth it anymore, but Crypt, it's like got headshotted or shot a billion times at once. It's quickly taken out, so 7-6, Shock still in the lead.
Yeah, like I said, just back and forth, just like ranking was, going all over the place. You've got Shock starting off in the rockets this time, as Smiley has started trying to move in. We're going to get on Crypt real quick, because he's got a view of 3 across from him as he throws out the hit scan, but doesn't connect with a whole lot. He backs away. Let's see where the action is happening in the flag room. It's going to SMT getting chased right now. It's throwing out the rockets. Benefit throwing up a flak and does connect with that. Jules taking out Dan's right in front of SMT. Crypt going out to the shock of SMT. Benefits again by himself. Let's get on him. He's 80-80, top at rocket. This is where the Dark Horse happened last time, but he's already gone down to 29 health. SMT running the mini. Shock following up with his shock, taking SMT out. They smell blood. They're running the miniguns hard, and that's all they're throwing at him. And that's all it's going to take is Jules ties it up and make it 7-7. No Dark Horse for you this time, Benefit.
3, 2.
Wow, triple team minigun, you gotta love it. Alright, let's look at Echoes, who wow, runs into a random rocket. As nope, we have Invis. Let's go over to Jules, who's Invis. Jules, below minigun, sees Dance, he's chasing him, Dance with the shield up, but Jules, wow, gets raged by someone. Looks like got a headshot, then Dance fishing him off with the LG, as we have SMT alone. SMT, the low scorer with 13 points, so let's see if he can pull this out. He's back at Rockets, puts a combo into Benefit, and puts standing combos Benefit, so Benefit chasing. So right now we have SMT still full health, chucking some rockets now, so he's bringing out everything, brings out the mini. he puts a lot of money into Passion, takes him down, but decides to take his own life on that little railing. That what's purpose that railing serves, I don't know. If you know what that purpose that railing serves, please X-Fire me, because I'm very curious. 8-7 shock.
Nice try, SMT, not enough. Again, Smiley starting out in the LG, shocking the rocket this time. Let's see. Dan's goes out very quickly to Jules, as Jules also follows up on a headshot on Benefit. Benefit following back with the flak. And then Benefit going down to SMT's mini action all over the place. Let's get on Optic. Optic, as he just takes out Crypt. No change at Passion. Passion's the last one alive. Holding off in that coveted top rocket area where everyone loves just holding off whenever they're by themselves. Sees the LG coming from behind across his head. It's Pasta Sauce bringing it out there. Connecting with the LG on SMT. Passion backing up. Connecting with a second LG. I believe it was on Pasta Sauce that time. But he's only down to 50 health. He's in the flag spawn, dropping low. Echoes coming from behind with the rockets. Tying it up 8-8. Quick shout out from Chubby to Dan's.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Really, Smiley right now is just showing how much of a bitch Karma is to Shock, as they go down early but come back with a vengeance, tying it up. So doing exactly what Shock did on Rankin. So right now we have, let's look at Pasta, who is getting the minigun and run by Crypt, but oh, he combos Crypt around the corner. But Pasta is taken out by Dan's lightning. So right now we have SMT alone boosting. Could he be going to flak? No, he isn't, as Dan's is raging him right now. SMT running for his life, and combos are out everywhere. And finally he's taken out by the lightning of Dan. So 9-8 Shock. Will we see a third map?
1.
I don't know. Game point. Smiley starting out LG this time. It hasn't been their strong point starting on this side. So let's see what's going to happen. Yes, you can. We are going to watch this action. Let's, I don't know. Looks like Shock's being content with holding off back into the Shock area, or excuse me, Rocket area, as we've got a lot of boosting going on. In fact, I think almost every team member of Shock is boosting at this moment. Let's see. Well, again, these teams are just holding it off on the outside. Smiley definitely not going to get suckered into moving right in there. Optic throwing combos into it. And just, really, it's all over the place, but it's not anywhere at the same time. As Crypt gets hit for a camp check. Finally, some of the members of Shock moving out there.
1 minute.
And we've still got very little close action at the moment. It's hard to really find someone to really watch that's getting into the thick of it. Let's get on Optic real quick, because he just took a lightning. He's down to 20 health. Crypt following up with the flak. Both Jules and Optic only at 20 health at the moment, so they're really going to have to be careful. Optic now by himself, or Smiley threatened. Optic with the kill on some rockets. He's down to 20 health in the flak spawn. And they do, with the spam plasma flying across. Crypt with the last kill. And scores real quick. Benefit with 53, Crypt with 51, Passion 35, Dan's 26, Pasta Sauce 30, 24 SMT, and people have been dropping all over the place. Dawes, what'd you think of that, man?
That was a good match to watch. I liked Smiley coming back like that after going down, 4-0 there. But hats off to both teams. It was a good played match and everything. I'm glad they got everything worked out. Smiley's a good clan. They've been around for a long time. They showed a lot of class in getting everything worked out there. And Shock being a new guys on the block and stuff. But anyways, there's still a lot of UT 2004 to be played. UT3 not until November. So guys, go to www.e-rev.tv if you want your match to be broadcast. We'd be happy to do it for you. Bring a little bit of the ownage on with us. And y'all have a good night and enjoyed it. Y'all take care. And Mega, it was good to talk to you and have you casting again tonight. And same back with you, Cheech, bro.
20 seconds.
Well, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Mega, any last minute comments before we head off here?
No, but we have a last minute shout out. This is a public service announcement from Pathfinder from Costa Nostra saying, Just giving everyone a warning in the UT community, do not touch a moving fan when trying to fix a computer unless you want extreme pain under your fingernail and blood everywhere. So
God.
Pathfinder sounds like he's losing a couple digits as fixes friend's computer, so hey, if you want someone who's really passionate about computers, man, this guy bleeds over it.
On that note, thank you, Mega, for casting with us tonight. Dawes, our man Eisen, doing video. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Want to thank both these teams, especially Catastrophe from Shock for putting in a request. My name's Chachi. We are out of here. We will see you next time on Sunday night, 9 Eastern, 6v6 ONS. Check us out at e-rev.tv. Later.